Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be creating some cash stuffing envelopes. I'm going to be starting to do a cash budget, which is really exciting to me. I've been kind of saving, putting cash aside so that we have like 1 month ahead to be able to do this. So I went ahead and I created some little tags here. So what I'm going to be tracking is groceries, gifts and miscellaneous, our takeout, our home. I put home and pet kind of in the same because usually I was doing it with groceries, but we don't get them all the time and it's like once a month. So I'm going to keep it like that. And then the last one I have is fuel. And the reason I wanted to do this is just to kind of see where our money is going. I am probably going to be giving the fuel envelope to my husband because he's normally the one that goes and does all of that. So what I'm going to start off with is I need to make the little pouches. Now I did try and make these once before and unfortunately I kind of messed it up. So the only thing with this is that you're going to be using quite a bit of these because you need to make you need to make a pocket for these. So essentially what you're doing is you need to create 2 of the same sizes. So all I do is, I'll show you what I mean. I think you'll get 2 pockets out of 1 page. So it's not terrible. I'm only doing 5, but I maybe should have done 6 because now I'm kind of just I have an extra one or whatever you want to say. Okay, so there is, I'm going to leave just a little bit of space. So there is my 1 pocket. So this is where I need to cut this. It's unfortunate because it's not quite big enough to do 2 unless I do them. Actually, I guess I could do them a little bit smaller and then make the outside pocket a little bigger, but I wanted to have a little bit of room. Because if I do this one, that doesn't really leave any room. But if I just cut it down the center, let's see, why don't we try that? And see if I can get 2, or 4, I should say. So let's just see how big these sheets are. So like 14 and a half-ish. A little bit over 14 and a half. I don't know if that'll, well, you know what, I should actually go in from here because that, okay, so probably here. Okay, well, let's cut that and see what that looks like. And if that works, then we can get 2 pockets out of 1. You can always make the outside pocket just a little bit larger, but I wanted to make sure I have enough room for at least this. Okay, so there are our 2 pockets. I'm just going to wipe off all these dots so they don't transfer onto any of these pages. And then the next thing we need to do, I'm going to do it this way because, again, the bottom of that is already sealed. So now the other thing I need to do is I need to get these on here. And actually, I'm going to do this way because I want to be able to keep it as straight as possible. Now I'm going to put my cash in here just to see. I'm going to leave a little bit on either side. Just about like, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch, not even on either side. Just so that I've got a little bit of wiggle room. All right, there we go. Now, because I'm doing 5 of these, I will have to make 1 more, which is fine. I'm gonna just use one of these and just very quickly mirror this. Okay, so now that we have this, this is where I made a little bit of a boo-boo last time, because the way that you put your paper, the way that you put your paper is the way that's going to seal. So these ones have the shiny side outwards, which we need to have the matte side outwards in order for it to not stick to itself, but stick to the cover page. So that is what I did last time, and I did it wrong. And we need to have, we need to have this. Okay, so I apologize. I didn't realize that my video cut off, but what I did is I just put the shiny side inwards, and then I folded it so that the seal side is on the outside. So I also went ahead and I just stuck with just the tiniest little bit of glue just so that these were on here. But I just double checked. I wanted to make sure that when I put this in here, that it sits in there and that it's okay. There's not too much of a lip on the top there, which again, that's completely fine. I don't want it to be too big. So everything fits, everything is good. So now what I'm doing is I just noticed that my laminator it turned off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop these into the laminating sheets that we need. So let's go and open this up. Again, I don't know. I think I might get three. I might get three out of here, so. Okay, we're just gonna wait for our laminator to come back up to temp. I'm gonna put my other ones, my last two in here. And then we'll go ahead and laminate them, and I will be back in just a second. All right, so I've got everything laminated. Now we're gonna go ahead and see if these are going to work properly now. I'm glad that I did this when I did, because I'm glad I didn't go through the whole process a couple times and then realize that it had to be fixed. So all I'm doing is I'm just cutting these right now really, really roughly. And then what I'm going to do is take them closer to cut the top of them off. Okay, before I get too ahead of myself, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this one down. So I'm going to use just a little bit on either side. I just want to make sure that I don't get that seal, or don't break that seal. So that's good on that side. That's good on that side. And then at the bottom, again, I'm just going to leave a little bit of room. I don't want them to be too big, but I need them to fit the cash inside. So from the top part though, I do have to break that seal off, but I don't have a lot of room. So I'm just gonna do that, and hopefully, perfect. Okay, so we've got that all sealed up. The seal's not the greatest, but that's fine as long as the cash fits in there. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try and make these about the same size each. So all right, you guys, so we've got all of these. Oh, actually we don't. I just realized this one is not, the sides are not cut. So we'll go ahead and snip those off. There we go. Okay, so we've got all of these ready to go. I think they actually turned out really cute. and I think they're going to be really useful. I am very excited to get this cash budget going. It's been a long time coming. We've kind of went back and forth about, do we need to, do we want to, but I think the answer was yes, because our money is going somewhere and we're not 100% sure where. So this is what they look like, you guys. I'm gonna just put this 20 in to get it going. Hopefully these will last a little while. They should hold quite a bit. But yeah, this is what they look like, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And we will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.